What's up, guys? It's Kane. Now, I know we all know that we're supposed to save money and invest that, but where are we supposed to magically find all this money to do that with? Well, let me just tell you the hard truth. There's a 90% chance that your worst financial decision is actually staring at you right in your driveway. That's right. It's not your Starbucks. It's not your subscriptions. It's actually your own car. Now, guys, I get it. Cars are awesome. They're the best status symbol that we know of. And I myself was guilty of spending way too much money on a car whenever I was younger. But here's the reality. Buying a brand new car is the exact same as lighting your money on fire. And so in reality, that's all you're telling people you've done. And I actually have the facts to prove it too. The average brand new car payment in America today is $750 a month. If you just invested that into an index fund every single year for 5 years, that's almost $60,000. That's a pretty expensive car. That's over $9,000 a year that you're paying for a brand new car. And even for used cars, it's over $500 a month. And the average loan amount is over $42,000 and $27,000 respectively. And here's the real kicker. The average loan length is almost 6 years. That means you're still paying on a car that's already lost half of its value. So here's something that you probably don't want to hear. A brand new car loses 20% of its value in the first year. So that $40,000 car that you just bought, well, congratulations. You just lit $8,000 on fire. Now, we still wonder why we feel so broke. AAA actually says that depreciation is the single biggest cost of owning a car. And the truth is, you don't even owe your car. The bank does. And you're making them rich on your own expense. So, here's a comparison. The difference in a new and a used car of the same model is about $250 a month. And I get it. That doesn't sound like a big difference. However, over the length of that loan, if you invested that difference, that's almost $20,000 just by picking a used car over a new one. And over decades, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars just by buying a used car. So how much should you be spending on a car? Well, the best answer is actually just save up your cash and buy it in cash, full on. That way, you never have to worry about making a payment or missing a payment. And the depreciation, well, that's a rounding error to you now. And I get it. That sounds like such a big sacrifice, and it sounds so scary. But that's guaranteeing yourself financial freedom, and it's the single best decision that you can make today. But I get it. We like nice things, and sometimes we have to get a loan. So if you have to get a loan for your car, make sure it's 2-3 years at the most. And here's the important part. Your household monthly car payment has to be less than 10% of your monthly take-home pay. Because remember, this is a depreciating asset, which means it costs you money just by you owning it, because it loses value every single day. So here's a real-world example. Let's take an upper middle-class family who makes $80,000 a year, which is $5,000 a month after taxes. Let's say that they buy a brand new SUV for $40,000 and that payment is $750 a month. That's already 15% of their take-home pay. By the time that you put gas, insurance, and repairs, that's closer to 20% of their income is going to something that is losing money every single day. And let's not forget about the interest on that loan too. At 7%, that $40,000 is costing you $2,800 a year just for having a loan. So let's flip it and say that that same family buys a $20,000 car with a $500 a month payment. Let's say that they pay it off in 2 years. So 2 years later, they're completely debt-free. And they've been investing that difference in payment the entire time. Now that they're debt-free, they have an extra $500 a month to put in an investment account. And guys, here's the truth. Nobody cares about your car. Not your neighbor, not your parents, not your friends. Because in reality, Most of them are stuck at home worrying about their own car payment. If you're wanting to flex on people, and if you're really wanting to have something to brag about your paid off home, brag about your investment accounts, brag about the financial freedom that you have given yourself by making these small sacrifices along the way. And remember, the only thing buying a brand new car says to other people is that you made a financial mistake. So, to sum it up, stop buying brand new cars, buy used. Keep the payments under 10% of your monthly take-home pay. And if you have to get a loan, make sure it's only for 2 years, 3 years at the most. Because cars will never make you rich. However, buying the wrong one can 100% keep you poor. And the best part about this is once you have that car paid off, that is hundreds of dollars a month that you can now invest to guarantee yourself millions of dollars in the future. That can be the difference between no retirement and an early retirement and true financial freedom for you and your family. Also, guys, remember, the car dealerships, they don't care about you. I don't want to say that they're here to take advantage of you, but the longer they have you making those interest payments, the more money that they're able to take from you. They have their best interest at heart and not yours. Most car dealerships, they don't care about your future, but you should. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this kind of put a few things into perspective for you. If you found value in my videos, if you think that someone else might benefit from watching, go ahead and share it with them. Now, give me a like, subscribe, and thank y'all for watching.